Voice audible? Is my voice audible and screen visible, students? Can you please see? I already told the rules. Please turn on your video cameras and be on the class because this subject is very tough. I think how many attempts you have written, I don't know, but this subject is very tough. In entire electronics and communication, the first toughest subject, what I everyone feel will be your signal processing. So for that only, I want everyone students to be present live. Like I am in a offline class like that. I need everyone. So turn on your video cameras and be present in the class. So I feel, see, be interactive in the class too. So, what you feel tough in this subject, I need everyone to tell me. So, what difficulties you are facing, so that I can address on those points, and we can discuss, we can go through in the course like that only. So, what does Surendra you feel tough? You can tell me. This is your syllabus. So module 1 to module 5. So this will be your syllabus. So what tough do you face, Surendra, in your module
Hello, sir.
in module 1 to
Hello.
5? What do you feel tough?
Hello, sir. Hello.
Ah, yes, Patel.
Yes, fourth and fifth, sir. I am confused in last attempt.
Hmm. Time domain
And
representation
second,
of. Okay. So
I am
what
confused.
kind of mistakes you are making? I feel is in module 2.
Um,
You are not able to
in
solve the problems correctly, I feel. If the 10 marks question is
yes,
there,
yes.
I think you're not able to follow
Uh,
the steps and you are feeling difficulty in solving module 2 problems, I feel. So for module 2,
yes, sir. Module
so
two.
so we will be discussing the syllabus and I will be telling the tricks too. So Rashmi, what do you feel tough ma in module 1 and 2? Like which modules do you feel tough? Your voice is muted, ma.
Sorry, sir. First, I have written only two times, sir. Only that much
Okay.
only.
Hmm.
I know first model and second model, eigenvalue, eigenvectors. I am very thorough.
Hmm.
Um, Other model I didn't not touch, sir. Z transformer, I didn't touch.
Okay, I will make those modules easy too. I'll be even sharing the recorded classes I've taken already for 100 students. I feel this is a
Mm-hmm.
third batch. So I'll be sharing you the recorded classes too of the old batch. I will do all the 5 modules too. But other batches also, if share, I've written my hand notes only for this all this subject because this is very tough
Yeah,
and many feel.
every time I wrote signals also, sir.
Hmm.
But I don't know where I'm getting loose marks, sir.
Okay,
Signals
I will
is there
be
nothing.
telling you like where how the marks allotment also will be happening. I don't know why other people are not joining live. Okay, it's okay. I can't wait anything. So your module 1 starts with vector spaces. You write down in your notes. So module 1 is vector spaces. So module 1 vector spaces and null spaces. So this is your module 1. So module 1 is fully problematic and a little bit of theory they ask. So module 1 you write down, they will ask in examination problematic is more weightage. Every module problem is only more weightage. Theory very few questions will be coming. Like maximum 4 marks to 5 marks you will be getting the theory. Like writing axioms. Okay, writing axioms writing axioms. This one, mm, define null space, column space, those kind of questions. I'll be sharing you the important questions too of theory, what you have to learn. So your module 1 is completely related to vector spaces and null spaces. So module 1 and 2 is completely related on your matrices. So how you do matrices correctly, if your M1 and M2 is good, your this will be your easiest subject. So in module 1, vector spaces and null spaces you have to do rank and row reduced form. For that, you have to know the echelon form. Everyone knows echelon form, how to do. Rashmi and Surendra, do you know how to do solve the echelon form?
A little bit confused, sir, but
Okay,
70% I
I
know.
will be teaching you in the class. So echelon form
Okay.
means the leading entry should always start with 1.
One. Okay.
Remaining elements should you have to make 0, which is downwards. So I will be teaching you in the class. So there are two types of echelon form. One will be a row reduced echelon form and reduced echelon form. Okay, I will be teaching you for which you have to do row reduced and for which you have to do the normal echelon form. And you have to do next independence. So independence means it's a linear independent. They will be asking you, they will be giving you some vectors. Okay, three vectors they will be giving 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. If you see your previous year paper, they will ask you to check whether they are independent or not independent. Okay, for that you have to, there is a verification procedure I will be telling you. So the next one will be your basis and dimensions. See, first of all, you have to learn what's the syllabus of 5 modules and where the questions they are asking and practice accordingly. So don't need to learn the entire syllabus because you are aiming to pass the examination. So you need to follow the syllabus and which is most important repeated, you have to know. The main important thing in the basic signal processing is the people who do by heart will definitely fail the examination. The people who understand the concept and know how to apply the concept in the problem will pass the examination. Actually, passing only is very tough in this subject. Usually, the highest marks scoring in this subject is only 70, 75 only out of 100. No one is crossing above 80 because the subject is very tough. So, so next we have to start with dimensions of 4 subspaces. So there are 4 subspaces. Can anyone tell what are the 4 subspaces?
Column space, row space, null space, left null space.
Very good. So for that, you will be having 4 dimensions also and rank also. That is the theory question they will be asking you. So what are the 4 fundamental spaces? Did write the rank and dimension for the following. That kind of theory question they will be asking you. Next comes the rank nullity theorem. So from rank nullity theorem, verify the rank they will be giving you some vector and rank you can verify based on many rules. You can use a formula method and do, or else the number of what is a rank of a matrix. How can anyone define based on your previous knowledge? Rashmi, can you tell ma what is a definition of rank of a matrix? If you remember, the
No,
number
sir.
the number of
Non-zero rows.
non-zero rows in
Non-zero.
a matrices. So what is that? Just I'm discussing the syllabus now. We will be detailing going 2, 3, 2 if the matrix is there, and 1, 2, 1 is there, and 2, 1, 0 is there. If they ask you to find out the rank of a matrix, based on analysis, what you can say, what is the rank of a matrix? Here, there are how many rows? 3 rows are there.
3 rows,
3 rows and
column.
3 columns is there. For finding out rank, you have to see only rank, okay, only row. So here, how many in all the rows, I can see the numbers are there. So in only one row, only in one row, I feel only in one row, one complete row, I feel that there is no this one. So here 210. entire row should be 0. Then only we will be calling it as rank of a matrix as as 2, but this rank is 3. The rank of this matrix will be 3 because how many non-zero rows are there here? 3. So this will be a rank of a matrix. So next comes the linear transformation. So in this one problem will definitely come for 8 mark. Linear transformation. So I'll be teaching you what kind of problems we'll be asking. So next, orthogonality, very important. Gram-Schmidt process, definitely one question will come. So in this subject, in this module one, like what are the important topics for your examination will be theory. They will be asking you define the vector space and null space. So the theory question, define vector space and null space and write the dimensions. What are the four fundamental spaces? Write the dimensions for the sames and the axioms important. And they will be asking you problems on linear transformation, rank of a matrix. Uh, they will be asking you a rank nullity theorem and projections and least squares also important. So you need to practice all GS process is fixed question. Gram-Schmidt process is fixed question. So there are three formulas. Three formulas in Gram-Schmidt process you have to remember and you have to solve the matrices correctly. Then only you will be getting the correct mark. Okay. So that is about your module 1 syllabus. So in module 2, we will be learning the review of eigenvalues and vectors. So module 2 is completely very less topics are there. So there are just 5 topics and all the 5 topics are important. 10 marks. The problem will be, they will be asking you. So the review of eigenvalues. So what are eigenvalues? So eigenvalues are the vector. So if whenever you are solving a determinant, so you will be getting one answer. So for that is called as eigenvalues. Based on your eigenvalues, you will be finding out your eigenvectors. So next comes the diagonalization of a matrix. So there are special matrices also. What are those special matrices? Positive, definite, symmetric, and their positives. Positive and singular value decomposition. See, this in this module they will be definitely asking 10 marks problem. Solve for eigenvalues and eigenvectors. They will be giving you 3 cross 3 matrix and ask you to find out the eigenvalue and eigenvector. So positive definite matrix means all the eigenvalues, whatever you get, if it is positive, eigenvalues are usually denoted by lambda. So if all the eigenvalues you are getting positive means, then it is called as a positive definite matrix. Next, singular value decomposition. SVD is application of all the concepts of here, and this is also very important for 10 marks students. So I think module 1 and module 2 you are thorough. Now what is the syllabus? What you have to study? So this 1 and 2, if you want good marks, lot of practice is required. So you take, you need to write down the formulas, what is there for every module, and you have to paste it in your study table, study room, and keep on revising. So Gram-Schmidt process and all, what are the formulas? You have to take one A4 sheet paper like this, students. A4 sheet paper, write down all the formulas, paste in the wall and keep on revising. So this subject requires a lot of practice. So module 1 and 2 requires a lot of, all modules requires a lot of practice, but especially module 1 and 2 require a lot of practice because it's completely problematic. Very less theory. I think you can expect from module 1 and 2 only 5 or 10 marks comes theory. That's it. So it all is based on problems. See, be ready with your calculators from tomorrow. I don't want people like sitting silently. I need you people to answer because I am not writing the examination. So I'll be teaching you the concept. If I do 2 or 3 problems, you should be in a position to do 5 problems. So like that you have to do. Next comes the signals. So in module 3, 4, 5, it's completely based on a signal. So first, this will be a theory question. Definition of signal and system with example. So elementary signals and functions. So you have 5 types totally: exponential, sinusoidal, step, impulse, and ramp. Will be doing problems based on that. Okay. After learning the elementary signals, we will be going on to the operation on signals. So in operation on signals, we will be doing the amplitude scaling, addition, multiplication, time scaling, time shift, and time reversal. For everything, we will be learning what's the concept. I'll be explaining you very slowly. I have my handwritten notes. So I'll be sharing that. So only refer that. Okay. Don't refer most of the books are there available in the market. So what is important for that you learn? See, you have to practice in signals only based on your discrete signals. So in your syllabus only they are given here. If you see, I think in your syllabus they have given, only you need to practice on discrete time signal. No need to practice on continuous time signals problems. So then at least see, if you know signals correctly, you can ignore systems. So one question you can write correctly. One 5A will be on, I think 2 questions will be from theory will be based on define what is signal, what is the definition of signal and system, and what are the types of signals. So the signals types ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು exponential, sinusoidal, step, impulse, ramp. So for that you have to write the definition, one line definition and one graph, and write the equation. So like that you need to write in your examination. So in systems also there will be a classification. So linear and non-linear. So what is a linear system, students? Linear system means which will be satisfying the superposition principle. Non-linear andre it will not be satisfying the superposition theorem. So time variant system. What is the meaning of time variant system? I think you have forgotten everything. Time variant and invariant, casual and non-casual, static and dynamic, stable and unstable, and invertible. See, and another rule also, see whatever taught in that day's class, do practice on that day itself. If you are having a backlog, you can't finish the syllabus. The syllabus is very vast. So if I do tomorrow, the concept of rank of a matrix and dimension, and that you practice that by the next class so that you don't want to waste the time. Okay. So the next one will be your time domain representation of an LTI system. What is an LTI system? LTI system is a system which will be satisfying both linearity property and time invariant property. So LTI system means linear time invariant system. So in that we will be learning the impulse response. So convolution sum. In convolution sum, how many steps are there? I'm just testing how much you know about signal processing. I will be teaching you, but I wanted to test. You would have studied this many days now. Like, what is a what? How many types of convolution are there? Can anyone tell?
6, sir.
No, no. There are 3 types. Okay, one will be your solving using formula method. Uh, Formula method, graphical method, and tabular method. 3 types, Marashmi. There are 3 types: graphical method, tabular method, and formula method. Formula method, one formula is there. You have to solve using the formula. Usually in examination, graphical method is most important. All the papers, 3-4 questions will come from graphical method only. In graphical method also, there are 4 steps, 4 types. One will be convolution step, convolution form using unit step and unit step. I think unit step is del of n. Unit sample is del of n. Unit step is u of n. Ramp of function, how we will be denoting? This is your ramp. This is your ramp function. So unit step for and exponential and exponential and exponential, and unit step and rectangular, rectangular and rectangular. So unit step with unit step, the problem they will be asking. Unit step and exponential, one problem. So they will be giving you one problem, solve graphically. If you see previous year paper, you will be seeing. Then LTI system. So here also you will be having system interconnection, parallel and cascade, memoryless, casual, stable, invertible, and deconvolution and step response. I am just discussing the syllabus, not gone to the more details. Okay. So if you have any friends, you can tell them so that they can join. Still, many people will be having backlogs. More than 80 to 90 people have mentored by this time, because from starting 2025 batch only I'm taking, and most of them have cleared. So signal processing is very tough. So Z transforms, for this I need your basic math strong. You should know partial fraction, how to solve. Partial fraction cell, there are 6 types again. So you are confused with that. Partial fraction cell, there are 6 types. So Z transform, in Z transform, they will be asking you properties of, very important, properties of region of convergence. There are some properties for ROC, what we will be calling outside the circle, inside the circle. So I'll be teaching you what are the properties of Z transform, and whatever we are doing, properties of Z transform. In mathematics also we are learning damping property, scaling property, and shifting property. Same properties even applies for here also. In mathematics also, in Z transform we are learning. So inverse Z transform by partial fraction. So in there are 2 types of partial fractions. Okay, one will be easiest method and one will be a difficult method. Division synthetic method and normal method anta irutte. I will teach you both the methods. So mostly they will be asking you questions from synthetic method only. What you will be dividing and doing that. Okay. So next comes the causality and stability transform analysis of LTI systems. So your module 5 will be easy to score 20 out of 20. Only thing is practice is required here. Very small, very easy topics, very small module. What I feel. The smallest module is module 2 and 5. So module 2 and 5, very few topics you will be having. Write down, students, module 2 and 5, very less topics in your syllabus. Just 5 topics are there, students, in module 2 and 5. So first finish off these 2 modules correctly. Then coming to module 1, 2, 3, if I rate which will be the toughest module in your entire, this will be 4th module will be tough. The toughest module will be 4th module. Later I can give it with 1. Later I can give it with 3rd. Then I can give 5. Then I'll be giving you with 2. If you don't practice, all the modules will be tough only. This is the order of response according to me. Surendranath, what you feel? Which modules, like according to you? Which will be your
Yes.
toughest module? Is the same order or any different
Uh,
order?
yes, sir. Almost easy. But fifth and fourth, I have toughest.
Okay. So which module can
Two
we?
and one similar matrix, so easy.
Okay. Which modules can I start first? Can I start with module
Mm,
one only or any module you need?
Four and three, five, anyone.
Can we go
Four,
with
three, five.
starting module or else can we start with signals first? Your wish.
Signals.
Anything
Third model.
from third module can
Third,
we start? Everyone okay?
third
Yes,
or
Can
sir.
I?
fifth model, yes, okay.
Okay, I'll put a poll in the group. So which students will opt more? We will start with that module. Okay, you participate in the poll. So
Okay, sir.
we will put a poll and we will start with that module 3. Can I give introduction to module 3, students? So module 3 is signals. So write down, I think most of the students will opt with this only because this matrices everyone will do. First we will finish 3, 4, 5 and then we will go on module 1 and 2. Okay, students. So write down
Okay.
module 3, take a fresh page and write down module 3, introduction and classification of signals. So I need everyone to join live. So this will be your module 3. So, so your syllabus of module 1, write down first topic number 1. You should write down, students. Then only you will remember definition of signal and system with examples. Definition of signal and system with examples. Put 3 stars. Put 3 stars. Put 3 stars. Important question. And definition of signal and system with examples. Put 3 stars. It's a 3 mark question. Second question, I'll explain. Just I'm telling you the important questions from module 3. We will start the syllabus from tomorrow. So next, second question, define elementary signals. Define elementary signals and define elementary signals. So I'll share my handwritten notes. So if possible, everyone take the printout of that handwritten notes, whatever I've written, or else what in your system only it's okay. Define definition of elementary signals. There are totally 5 elementary signals, students. So based on this elementary signals, we will be solving the problems. There are 5 elementary signals. One will be your exponential, the sinusoidal, the step, impulse, and ramp functions. So there are 5 types. Can any every so revise and come while coming to the next session. Today I would have not covered most, but by the next class I would have covered the most topics. We will be little bit of a I means faster scale means you will be able to understand, but we'll go with some fast speed. See why people are joining very late. Delete why pa you are joining so late, and moreover you are not turned on the camera also. See, if you are not following the rules, please don't come to the live class. Dilip, Vaipa late. Dilip, who is Dilip? Dilip, am I audible to you? Okay, pa, I'll remove. If you are not talking and you are not responding, I don't know. Hello, am I audible, pa? You turn on your camera, pa, everyone. It's a rule in the class because if you are not studying and writing, it's very tough. The subject I already told. Other subjects, I don't care because when it's theory, you can turn on your cameras and you be interactive in the class. I already told in the first session only. Dilip, turn on your camera. All students have turned. Okay, pa. See, don't sit with your family members during the class time and watching TV and be distracted. So that will not help you to clear this subject. At least for 1 hour, be avoiding all the distractions and be focused on the class itself. Because this is very much problematic and it's very tough to understand every concept, and you feel very difficult in solving the problems, and the paper will be coming very tough. I'll be telling you, the paper will be coming very tough for this subject. So very, if you are careless about this subject, even if you take another 5 attempts also, you'll not be able to clear. I need very dedicated people. I told, so for that reason only, I told you to be turning on the cameras and start writing. If you write, the most important thing in this subject is most practice is required. There will be waste papers like 20-30 rupees if you pay in the stationery shop. You will be getting some bundle of sheets for practicing. So in that sheets, don't waste classmate books and all for that. Only notebook you maintain 200 pages. In that only the important topics, whatever I teach in the class, you write. So for practice, you can keep that 22 to 30 rupees. That bundle you will be getting brown sheets, which I used to practice for my during my studies also. If you like 3 to 4 sides, you will be getting one sheet. I think you will be knowing that. In all stationery shops, it will be available. So in that, you start writing. Okay, fold the paper and keep on practicing daily. Okay. So operations on signals, amplitude scaling, addition, multiplication, time scaling. We will be doing the problems, time shift and time reversal. And another rule is, if you have any doubt while solving and doubt in any previous session, we will take another one session extra too. Even 2 hours also over also we will. I'll spend. Only thing is, I need all of you to pass this examination. This is very tough subject. So I need everyone to pass with good marks. Okay, if you feel any difficulty, you can stop there. I'll be sharing you the module 3, my handwritten notes. So you can take the print, or else you can just refer during the class. So we will be directly starting the module 3 tomorrow, and I need everyone to be present with scale and pen is enough. See, for plotting a signal, you need to plot using your scale. Don't plot remember, step number 1, plotting signal should be done using scale only. And for every scale, you take whatever, if you are taking 2 centimeter gap for one unit, you take the same gap for that unit also. So don't do one signal 1 centimeter away and another signal 2 centimeter away. You will be losing marks. So for every signal, you need to write down what kind of a elementary signal it is. If it is a unit step function, you need to write in the up u of n. Okay. Unit sample, unit step. So that tips you need to remember, and don't scratch or overwrite a signal. So I am telling you the rules. See, if I am plotting, this is just an example. I'll be teaching you in the problem too. So here you need to write down, if it is a ramp function, ramp of n, okay, use your scale. So ramp function, usually what happens, it will be increasing exponentially. So you need to show like this with amplitude mentioned. Okay, don't overwrite or scratch the signal and put 2 here. like this, if you do clumsy, you will lose marks. 8 marks will be, they will be asking you to do problems. So on signals, if you do clumsy, you will be losing marks. You might think that I have written, but they will be seeing your presentation too. Okay. If you are doing like this dirtily and not writing the units, if it is for 8 marks, they will give you 4 or 2, 3, even if everything is correct. Okay, for I think every mark will be a important thing for you. So module 3 will be asked for 20 marks. 20 marks for module 3. Usually 5A, 5th and 6th question will be our module 3. So anyone having all the papers of your backlogs starting from first attempt what you have written. Anyone have share it in the group, or else we will see. I will search and I will share. I think I have downloaded for previous papers. I will search. If you have, you should refer the previous 5 to 6 papers what they have asked. Okay, programs you no need to learn. Programs you no need to learn. Only the problems part we will start. So we will be directly starting module 3 tomorrow. Be present. We will be covering more topics tomorrow. Don't be absent. Okay. So morning hours also, if all are free. Morning hours.
No,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. Only the evening you are free.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Okay. Evening only we will